Knights of Honor welcomes you, sire. Welcome to the Knights of Honor tutorial. This game is a real-time empire-conquering simulation. We recommend that you go through all of the tutorial pages in order to understand the game and fully enjoy its rich gameplay. Click the Next button to go further. Read the instructions in this tutorial window carefully. At any time, you can restart the current explanation by clicking the Rewind button in the tutorial window. To select another tutorial topic, you can click on the question mark button. To exit the tutorial, click on the Quit button. When you exit, your progress will be stored in your profile, so you can continue later. In Knights of Honor, you are the guiding spirit of a medieval kingdom in Europe. For the purpose of this tutorial, you're in charge of the virtual throne of the Kingdom of Ireland. In Knights of Honor, Europe is divided into provinces. Each province contains a town, and the kingdom that owns the town owns the entire province. In this case, below the arrow is the town in the only province that you currently possess, the town of Ulster in the province of Ulster. You may notice that sometimes the name of the town is the same as the name of the province, but in most cases they will differ. Besides a town, the provinces contain smaller settlements, the rural areas. There are several types of rural areas, each supplying the town with different resources. Notice that one of the rural areas is located at the coast and is called a coastal village. Also on the map you can see rivers. Forests. Mountains. Your army can't march through the mountains. You have a distant, zoomed-out view of the world at the bottom right of the screen, called the minimap. It has different zoom levels and two modes, political and strategic. You can switch modes by clicking on the buttons above the minimap. The flag on the town is your kingdom's flag, the Irish flag. This indicates that you own it. You can see what happens in that province because you own it. Keep in mind that sometimes the distance between your towns can be greater than the size of the screen. To locate them, you can scroll the map by moving the mouse pointer towards the edges of the screen. Eventually, when your empire becomes much larger, there are more convenient ways to navigate available to you. You can see the borders of your kingdom at the edge of the province. Beyond the borders are the territories of other kingdoms. You may notice that the foreign territories are slightly darker. This indicates that you can't see what is happening there. For example, there could be an enemy army camped there, but you won't be able to see it. However, in some cases, you will be able to see into foreign territories. For example, you could have a spy there. You could be allied with the kingdom, or the kingdom could be your vassal. A royal family rules your Kingdom of Ireland. To see who they are, click on the Royal Dynasty button on the main interface. This is the portrait of your current ruler of Ireland. You may notice that he has the title of Earl. This was the standard title for a ruler in Ireland in the early medieval period. You can also see that he is very young. Beside him you can see his wife's portrait, the Queen of Ireland. Your ruler has different talents in different areas. The more stars a talent has, the better it is, and this means that greater achievements are possible. Your royal family has currently one princess. Here is her portrait. This is where you can see if she is married, and to whom. Your royal family also has two princes. The upper one is the firstborn. Unless you have different plans, the firstborn son will inherit the throne when his father passes away. To give the right to inherit the throne to the other son, click on his portrait. And see the crown will now position next to him, indicating he will be the next Earl of Ireland. Now close the royal dynasty by clicking on the Close button at the bottom of the window. It is important to note that usually the time doesn't stop while you have windows open, but you can always press the Pause key on your keyboard when you want to stop the time running. Your royal family has the power to rule over Ireland, and here you can see how powerful they really are. It is in the middle of the scale. This is the default average position, and means your royal family currently has average power. Each time you do something dishonorable, such as breaking an alliance, starting an unprovoked war, or just making a decision that is embarrassing for the population, the kingdom power will drop. After some time, though, it will slowly return to its default average position without your intervention. To improve your kingdom power above average, you have to invest gold and piety. Now click on the button to improve it one step. Unfortunately, you cannot do that now.